Hello, agro lovers, farm owners, and farm lovers. Welcome back to your favorite agricultural channel. And on today's episode, I just want to have a kind of discussion. Though it's a very, very controversial topic, but it's just going to be a kind of a current affair topic on this channel. I've been seeing the topic all around, people talking about this all around over some years now. So the topic centered around cow and their impact on the environment. So you must have heard or you must have read online where some people are castigating this set of animals to be bad for the environment. So they will tell you cows are bad for the environment, they contribute to climate change, they do this, they do that, and all the sort of things has been going on. Castigating or labeling these animals as bad, as if they are not part of the natural environment we inherited. So everything I'm going to be saying on this video is you can say it's my own opinion. Yes, it's my own opinion, but there are so many elements of truth about it. So this the set of people that have been saying that these animals are bad, they are this, they are that, they contribute to climate change, they do this, they do that. I want you to know first and foremost, if not all of them, 90% of them are vegetarians. People who wants to do away with consumption of animal protein, who wants to do away with animal products. That's not a sin. Everybody is entitled to their own choices. You can stay away from anything you like. It's your choice. But don't do that at the detriment of an innocent creature and label such creature as bad as or causing the global problem we are facing now. And cows are not the only ones facing this kind of problem. On another hand, there are some set of people who are also labeling oil palm to be a very bad tree, contributing to deforestation, which are all lies. In another video, I'm going to make another videos about that. Those people saying oil palm is bad and that, they are only doing nothing. All what they are doing is trade protectionist. That's a topic for another day. So back to what I was saying. These people are vegetarians. They don't want to eat animal products. So, and beef is, I think, after pork because of the influence of China. Pork is the globally most consumed meat. So after that, we have beef. So, and the reason why you might be thinking, how come pork is the most consumed meat? Is because of China influence. China have that population, and the most popular meat in China is pork. So that's what, and add up with little fraction across the world, make pork the most popular meat. So beef is the second most popular meat globally. So, and these people say beef are bad, cows are bad for the environment, they contribute to climate change. So let's look at it this way. Climate change, for example, what are the causes? What are the drivers of climate change? There's no two ways about it. Climate change are being driven by human, as in man activities. So the major drivers of climate change is the burning of fossil fuels. And there is no two way about it, as in that is just the fact. That is just the fact. The burning of fossil fuels, introduction of what is not in circulation in the environment into the environment, the burning of fossil fuel, the generators in our homes, the cars on our street, the industrial waste, the industrial gas that have been released into the environment by all these big industries. Nobody is talking about that one. It's now cow you want to single out that is causing climate change. So now let's look at cow, the space it occupies in the food web or in the carbon cycle. Because without understanding this, you will not be able to understand what I'm talking about. So if you look at cow very well, they have a space in the food chain, in the natural food chain. And what I mean by food chain is this thing we learn in secondary school now, in secondary school biology. This is how organisms or living things rotate nutrient cycle among themselves. So now we have plants who feed through photosynthesis. They take their nutrients from the soil and they manufacture their food. And we have herbivores. Then we have carnivores. Then we have omnivorous. So this is how the food chain is being structured. So the steps start from the plant, which are photosynthetic plants who manufacture food from nutrients from the soil and by sunlight. So whenever they grow, you will see herbivores, goats, you will see cow, cattle eating plants, eating grass. So when they eat grass, when they eat plants, they take nutrients from those plants for their own development. And they pass out feces. Now, you will now see carnivores feed. Carnivores or omnivorous feed on herbivores. You see some higher animal like lions, like tiger, they feed on another animal that are feeding on grass. You see human being feeding on cow. So that's how the nutrients circulate. Now, the problem now is that when cow feed on grass, they pass out feces, and these feces contain methane because of the reaction in their stomach. And this methane are being released into the environment. Don't forget they are natural methane. Now, methane is also a greenhouse gas, just like nitrogenous oxide, just like carbon dioxide. Methane is also a greenhouse gas. But don't forget, cow is just participating, as in, is just a participant in the nutrient cycle, in the normal carbon cycle. So now, when they feed on grasses, they deposit same on the soil, and some little gases which are methane will liberate into the atmosphere. It's a natural process. It's just a natural process. And these gases that are being liberated is very, very minimal compared to what is being introduced into the environment by fossil fuel. The fuel we are burning in our generator, in our cars, in our industries. Those are the major culprits. Those are the major drivers of greenhouse of climate change. So just leave cow out of the conversation, because they are serving a purpose in the in the entire food chain, in the entire carbon cycle and the nutrient cycle. The global world is an ecosystem. Cow is not like is not just like a strange introduction into the system. They are part of the system of the circulation of nutrient, the circulation of carbon and every other thing. They take part in carbon cycle. It's a natural process. So if you take cow out of the entire system, there will be problem. It's just like wiping out insect, wiping out bee. Bee have a function they are carrying out in the global ecosystem. Without bees, we will not be having pollination. So it's very, very wrong for you to say they are contributing, they are bad for the environment. If they are bad for the environment, okay, the function they are carrying out in the ecosystem, can human being carry it out? The purpose they are serving in carbon cycle, in nutrient cycle, nobody can carry it out. So let us just face the major drivers of climate change, which is deforestation, which is burning of fossil fuel. These are the leading drivers of climate change. So it is very, very wrong because you want to stay away from eating cow. Nobody will hold you responsible for that. But labeling an animal to be bad for environment without adequate scientific or a right scientific argument to support that is very, very wrong. Nobody is stopping anybody from being a vegetarian, from staying away from eating beef or eating cow. They are part of the ecosystem, and there's nothing anybody can do about that. If you wipe out all the cow or all the cattle, the global ecosystem or our ecosystem will be in instability. There will be problem. It's just like wiping an organism out of the ecosystem. It will not work. All organisms you are seeing, all living things you are seeing, have a role they are playing in our environment. So that's just the token from my home part. And if you've been reading a whole lot of this, just know that these things are coming from vegetarians. They just want to push their own narrative of staying away from beef. If you want to stay away from beef for your health reason or for your medical reason, it's understandable. Or for your religious reason, it's understandable. But don't label this innocent organism as bad or as the driver of climate change. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope you got value one way or the other from this video. And if you actually got value, kindly give it a like, share with your friends, and for further question or contribution to this topic, drop it in the comment section. Thank you for your time, and see you on my next video. Sheshe.